Do you know that the brain actually contains about 73 to 75% of water? Yes, your brain is actually made up of that high percentage of water, and that is why you must not joke with water, because the brain actually needs to be well hydrated. Don't joke with water. Water is life. So today we want to talk about an ailment, diarrhea, and how it can affect your mental health. Good day, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Diarrhea Bolaji, and this is Comfort Zone channel, where we talk about mental health in the most simplified way. If you are new to this channel, just click on the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification button so as to get notified anytime our video drops. You can't afford to miss any of our videos. And for my returning subscribers, thanks so much. Thanks for your comments, for your love. I really appreciate. I've told you that your brain composed of 73 to 75% of water, and a little dehydration can actually affect your brain. And when it affects your brain, it in turn affects your behavior. All right. So what is diarrhea to start with? Diarrhea is when you pass watery stool and the frequency is more than the usual frequency you have. You've been passing stool maybe like twice in a day before. Diarrhea is when you now pass watery stool for like 3, 4, 5 times in a day, even more than that, then you have diarrhea. Diarrhea can be caused as a result of an infection in the body system, or it can be caused as a result of contaminated food or water. So when we consume any contaminated food or water, it can lead to diarrhea. Okay, so how do diarrhea now affect our mental health? When diarrhea occurs, there is a lot of water that is passed out as a result, reducing the water content in the body and in turn reducing the water content in the brain. And this affects the brain and may affect any part of the brain. And just a little percent of dehydration in your brain system, yes, as little as 2, 3, 4, 5% can affect your brain and can lead to you feel it, you feel stressed out, you feel that something is actually happening within you. These are signs and symptoms that you can feel that makes you need to know that your brain actually needs water. Okay, number one is headache. Yes, headache means that you are dehydrated. Number two, you feel disturbed. There is loss of concentration. You are not able to concentrate to focus on things. Even at work, you feel disturbed. You are not able to concentrate well. Number three, you feel weak. Yes, your brain is not able even to perform actively like it used to do. You want to do some calculations, just find yourself doing it over and over again. You want to do some work, I just find yourself doing it. You can't even get it straight just because your brain at that time is feeling dehydrated. And that is why it is very important that when you have diarrhea, the very first aid treatment is to get hydrated. Diarrhea, you're passing through watches through more than 3, 4, 5 times. My sister, my brother, don't wait for any doctor to tell you to take water before you do. Take water, and that is why ORS is very, very key at that point. ORS is just oral rehydration solution. You can buy it if you can see around, and if you are not able to get at that moment, you can actually prepare it yourself at home. How do you prepare it? You want to ask me? All right. Okay, it's very simple. Just follow the simple step and you prepare ORS. Number one, boil about 1 liter of water. Allow the water to cool down, and after that, you get half teaspoon, yes, half level teaspoon of salt. Put it inside, and also get 6 teaspoons of sugar and add it. Stir very well and ensure that the makeup solution, that is they dissolve very well in the water, then you can take it as many times as possible. Just ensure you take as much. If the 1 liter finish, make another 1 liter. For every 1 liter, take half teaspoon of salt and 6 teaspoons of sugar. This is a simple step of making oral rehydration solution. And the reason why you need salt and sugar at that time is because of the diarrhea, you have actually lost some glucose, amount of glucose in the body system, and also the salt intake. The salt has actually been lost. That is the sodium and the chlorine, that's sodium chloride in the body system, which is a very key factor that can actually affect your body system once it is below the normal limits. So this is why we advise that ensure that you stay hydrated. Not only stay hydrated, but stay hydrated with the right amount of sugar and salt intake when you have diarrhea. I know you've learned one or two things today, and I'm very sure you might want to share with your friends, maybe who have complained of diarrhea in the past and they don't know what to do, and they say that they are affected and they don't know the reason. This is the reason. Diarrhea can affect your mental health. Mental health is linked to all parts of your body, and this is why you can't afford to joke with our videos, because we are here to create awareness, to make you know more about your mental health, to let you know how to care about your mental health. All right, thank you very much for joining me today. If you are new to this station, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are an old subscriber, you are welcome. Thank you always. See you in my next video. Bye.